Hello, welcome to easyodds.com. My name is Ross Casey. I'm here with the horse racing extraordinaire, that is Jake Johns. We're here to talk about the 2000 Guineas. I'm not surprised I've been able to say that. So, but before we do, let's head into a brilliant offer from our friends at Coral. The favourite, Churchill, 33 to 1 for new customers only. So if you don't have a Coral account, get yourself a Coral account and get the favourite at 33 to 1. But let's now dig in way deeper than just the favourite, because of course it's not all about the favourites, and this man is proof of that. He's a big price winner, and I'm sure he's going to find us one again here.
Well, not enormous, but still, I've got one, I don't know. Anyway, won't give anything away. First classic of the season, hits us early at Newmarket. The season has barely even started and suddenly there's a classic going on, which is kind of strange, but it is a seriously good race this season. The trials have thrown up some decent winners, it looks like. I lost my voice over the weekend. I kind of like it, actually.
Nobody cares, nobody cares. What are they feeding you? This chick sounds good.
It's a bit weird.
Husky.
It's kind of husky and like cool. But anyway. Yeah, so the trials have thrown up a lot of good winners. Well, potentially very good winners. But obviously, A.P. O'Brien trains a favourite, Churchill. But I'm not sure his value still at 13 to 8. You will see soon. For the first time since 1988, we might get a single-figure field in the 2000 Guineas, which is crazy. But there are some serious horses in here. I mean, most of the field looks pretty useful. Churchill, obvious place to start. He's already got 2 Group 1s to his name, so he comes here with the best form in the race, basically. He did really well in the Dewhurst, met quite a lot of trouble in running, and he just ran on very strongly at the finish to beat Lancaster Bomber, who's probably going to run here as well. It looked like it could have been a fluke, because Lancaster Bomber was probably the front runner for him that day, but he ran well in America after that, so it was no fluke. Very good performance. And he's only lost once, and that was on debut at the Curragh. If he's raring to go, which he very well could be raring to go, seeing as A.P. O'Brien seems to get them ready for this pretty well, basically. Last year, with Air Force Blue, very short favourite, looked to be a certainty, but I don't think that has anything to do with A.P. O'Brien's training. I think it was more to, basically A.P. O'Brien, his horses are a bit slow to come to themselves at the start of the season usually, and they come to themselves later on in the season, and they kind of get better and better. But he does have a great record in this 2000 Guineas. I think he's had 3 winners in the last 10 years. But yeah, last year Air Force Blue, but I think that was more to do with Air Force Blue was signed by Warfront, and they don't tend to train on that well from 2 up to 3. Churchill's by Galileo, so it's not going to have that problem. But he never blew me away with his victories last season. I mean, he won well in most of them, but it was never kind of, this is the serious, superstar. I mean, he could easily be that, but I don't know, I just didn't get that vibe, really. And he's coming here first time out. Like I said, he could have been trained perfectly for this, but he's so short, I just probably going to take him on at 13 to 8. Kind of reluctantly, he could easily win, but at 13 to 8, I'm going to kind of probably take him on. French Raider, Albuquerque, came from a long way back in a slowly run French race, which is incredibly hard to do. Not many horses can do that, and they love him. They love him in the Andre Fabre yard, who is having a seriously good start to the season. They're raving about him massively, but I kind of worry about the likely very fast ground they're going to have in Newmarket. It's good to firm now. There's no rain forecast until race day. Being by Dream Ahead, I'm not sure that's going to be perfect for him, although his class could show through and he could just be an absolute superstar. Others that hold massive chances, Eminent, really impressive in the Craven, at the Craven meeting at Newmarket. Obviously he's got two course and distance wins to his name. There is only 2 runs. Last time he picked up really nicely, looked to have trained on through the winter, got a lot bigger as well. And he really powered when asked, powered through the line as well. Serious animal. Jim Crowley struggled to pull him up that day. Should be lots more to come. He's about 11 to 2. Very good chance as well. As you can see, it's a really open race. Even though it's a single figure field, it's a open race. But the form that I like is the Greenham form at Newbury. I really, really rate the first 3 home there. The first 2, Dreamcastle and Barney Roy, pulled miles clear of the trailing pack, and I thought that was a pretty good race. The horse I like is Barney Roy at 4-1 for Richard Hannon and Godolphin. Both Dreamcastle and Barney Roy reappear here. I mean, I wouldn't surprise me that much to see Dreamcastle hit the frame, but I cannot see him reversing the placings, even though it's quite a big price. I think Barney Roy, there's a lot of things going against Barney Roy that day, and the conditions are set to suit him even more at Newmarket in the 2,000 guineas. Richard Hannon waxes lyrical about him, and he absolutely loves him. He's kind of the apple in his eye. It's son of Acceleration. Not much known about Acceleration as a sire at the moment. Maybe finally Acceleration can get a win over Frankel. We never know, but hopefully he can. But what he showed me so far, and he has 2 starts, Barney Roy that is, I think he might just be pretty good, like seriously good. He started over a mile in Haydock as a 2-year-old back in September. And he literally, I don't think he couldn't have been that much more impressive in that race when picking up a furlong out. His stride length is just insane. Like, when Sean Levy was riding him that day, when he asked him to go a furlong out, he just bounded clear in about 3 strides. It was unreal. Frankoweski could say, but was just trained by him a bit, but being by Acceleration. He just glided clear of a really decent field. Basically, the next 2 in that race, 2nd and 3rd, one within 2 starts since, so it was an all-right race, and they were just miles back, and he basically hardly even needed to touch him. He started this this season with that Greenham run, lot of hype surrounding him, cloud of praise, talking up. He was bought by Godolphin over the winter. Richard Hannon won't stop going on about him. What worried me was a step back to 7 furlongs. He just blew that out of the water. But he was outpaced 3 furlongs out, it looked like. But then he just found tons of pressure again under James Dore, who will be riding him again on Saturday. And it was just really, really impressive. That was a serious run. Stride length amazing again. I just think, I would say it's fair to believe the hype of this one. If anything can beat Churchill, it's probably this, although there are some completely unexposed ones in here as well that could be amazing, like the Andre Fabre, the French Raider, Eminent, and a few others as well. I mean, I think A.P. O'Brien's going to send over Lancaster Bomber and maybe one more, so they might even get a place or something. But I mean, Lancaster Bomber is no slouch, so he could easily get a place. But I'm going to be going with Barney Roy because I think he could be a superstar. Obviously, there's others in here that could be superstars as well, but Barney Roy at 4-1 is my bet for the 2,000 guineas.
Excellent stuff there from our man Jake Johns. Don't forget that we also have the 1,000 being previewed on site and also in a video tomorrow, so you can stay tuned for that one. But for now, there's a 4-1 shot there from our man Jake Johns. 4-1's good, but if you like your favourites, then you can get the favourite Churchill at 33-1 with our friends Coral. So don't forget to open up an account with them using the link in the video below. Thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, comment on our video, like our video, and last but not least, download the Easy Odds app to get your odds comparison service where you can make sure that you get the most profit from every single bet which you take. Don't settle for less. If it's available at 4-1, it's likely that another bookmaker will be offering around about 5-1. So make sure that you open up an account with them and get the best price at all times. Thanks so much for watching. I've been Ross Casey. This is Jake Johns.
Bye.